welcome to Business Standard's Morning Bulletin. Today we decode how the TRAI regulations have turned the game in the favor of big telecos. It was being touted as a bonanza for the over 112 million mobile customers who use the roaming facility, and when the cabinet cleared the new telecom policy last year to eventually move towards a roaming-free regime, telecos had hoped it would bring in more customers. But TRAI Chairman Rahul Khullar threw a spanner in the works on Monday by coming out with a halfway measure which has deeply divided the telecos and has killed any hope for a fall in the roaming tariffs. The big three operators, Airtel, Vodafone and Idea, who together take away 80% of the roaming revenues of the industry, have got what they wanted: no free roaming for the time being. And pitted against them are players like Reliance Communications, who have been pushing for free roaming. So what has TRAI done? Khullar has clearly said that free roaming is not practical at the moment and he will review the decision after a year, although he has given no timeline for its implementation. Instead, he has slashed the cap on roaming charges imposed in 2007 to 59%, which he says will help in increasing competition and bringing down prices. He has also permitted operators to charge upfront for roaming services for subscribers or offer them a fixed tariff whenever they choose to use the roaming facility. But Khullar's move has divided the industry. Telecos who have low roaming incomes say that he has merely assuaged the fears of incumbent big players. Gurdeep Singh, President and Chief Executive of Reliance Communications, says the views expressed by some operators that free roaming would adversely impact revenues is biased and wrong. TRAI's recommendation is a token reduction. His views are endorsed by other smaller players who say that the policy is skewed against customers and in favor of a few operators. Also, smaller telecos do not have NLD services of their own, which puts them at a disadvantage with the big players. But it is also pretty clear that the big telecos, which have been increasing their effective tariff realization, will drop prices. Says Rajan Matthew, Director General of Cellular Operators Association of India, TRAI has tried to do a balancing act. We will see changes in the tariff plans, but they will be done smartly so that they are revenue neutral for the companies. However, Goldman Sachs says it does not expect most telecos to reduce tariffs to meet the new guidelines. The reason for skepticism on the TRAI move is understandable. Telecos, for instance, always charged much lower for roaming than what was stipulated in the caps imposed in 2007. What TRAI has simply done now is to bring the caps down to the current prevailing roaming rates. TRAI has not done anything new by allowing telecos to take upfront payments because they were already touting such schemes earlier. By making a tentative move, TRAI has not benefited the customers and has created yet another battleground between the big three operators and the smaller and newer players. That is all in the bulletin for now. Thank you and join us again for the afternoon news bulletins.